Welcome to our first installment of Adventures in Cloth Diapering. Bobby and I are here at Baby Cotton Bottoms in Colorado Springs to learn all about cloth diapering.
Yay! You sure this is cool?
Yeah, totally cool.
Okay.
So this is my husband, Bobby.
Hello.
All the YouTube videos I saw about cloth diapering, it was always the female point of view. And we never really heard from the husband. I wanted to hear your perspective.
My take on cloth diapering is pretty simple. I'm all for it. It is pretty straightforward in terms of the numbers. A lot of people get concerned about the money. That might be the first question people might ask. It is considerably cheaper over time. People's instincts usually are, well, how much are you really paying in water? How much laundry are you doing? You have a kid. You're going to be doing tons of laundry anyway. The difference in water bill, minimal from the data that I've seen. First of all, I had no idea what cloth diapering is all about. I'm a first-time father. It's not like you're learning some kind of weird sailor knot that you just couldn't comprehend. This is a basic sort of like absorbent pad that you put inside a wrap that's really cool and reusable. They're not crapping on this, they're crapping on this. I mean, just put that in there, rewash it. So there was a couple in our class this morning who were talking about their family that had lived on a farm and they were going to burn stuff in composting. They took a blowtorch to the disposable diapers and the thing wouldn't completely melt. I am definitely not Captain Planet. One, it's cheaper, okay? Two, I think that it's gonna make me feel better about what kind of impact we're having on the environment with just one couple, with one new kid.
Can you imagine how many people, I mean, this will be my third kid. I did all disposable diapers for the first two. The fact that it wouldn't burn completely after taking a blowtorch to it, and they say they disintegrate after 250 to 500 years.
250 to 500
It sounds like a bunch of BS. They don't even know if it really takes that long because we haven't been around that long.
Well, they can measure it scientifically.
But numbers can be wrong.
Numbers can be wrong. And lastly, I would just say that it doesn't seem all that hard at all. I kept an open mind when she said she wanted to do this, and for me, I'm like, yeah, sure, let's do that.
Stay tuned, and I will show you the stash that we picked up right now. We're back from Baby Cotton Bottoms. I would like to show you all of the cool things that we picked out. First thing, super important, laundry soap. You need to wash the diapers. They highly recommended this product. I figured we'd give it a shot. They have a powder and a liquid form, but the powder form was only $30 and the liquid was $50, plus you needed to get a pump for $7. So we went with the cheap stuff because I'm totally cool with powdered detergent. I don't care. It will wash 300 loads. Even if we wash baby stuff every day to include diapers and clothes, we only have to buy this once a year. $30 a year for detergent is not a big deal. If we only use it for cloth diapering, we're gonna have this for almost 2 years, which is great. We went ahead and decided to use two different types of diapers. We decided we would use the all-in-one diapers so that people who come to help us with the babies or the daycare center will have an easier time with the cloth diapering experience. We chose the two-in-one option, which is a little bit cheaper, and that's something that me and Bobby and the girls can handle just fine. Everything seems to be easy to clean. So let's take a look. First, we'll take a look at the all-in-ones. We got 5 Bum Genius all-in-ones and 2 Thirsties all-in-ones. The reason we got 2 different brands of all-in-one diapers, one brand may work better than another brand, especially with different sizes of the baby. The Thirsties brand supposedly fits smaller babies a little bit easier. We want to be able to cloth diaper as early as possible. Bum Genius, even though it says that it fits a baby 8 pounds to 35 pounds, the women who work at Baby Cotton Bottoms said that it's a fat 8-pound baby versus maybe a normal size 8-pound baby or a smaller size 8-pound baby. So we might have to wait until the baby's 10 pounds for this one, which could happen very quickly. We just wanted a couple things as a backup. This just seems to be a slimmer fit from what we hear. We have 7 all-in-one diapers. Our goal is to have 16, but we didn't want to go ahead and splurge all at once. The other type of diaper we bought is a 2-in-1 diaper. This diaper we figured we'll use at home more often with ourselves and my 2 teenage daughters. These are the inserts for the 2-in-1 diapers. These are the less expensive ones. Microfiber on one side, fleece on the other side. There's snaps on the back here that snap into the baby cover, and then on the front is the absorbency side. And then this one is the same size. What's different is that it has snaps on both sides. This is great for overnight. So what you do is you just snap these two on each other, and then you snap it into the diaper, and you have extra absorbency for overnight. And we went ahead and got the small size and the medium size because the medium size will start fitting him around 14 pounds, I believe. Bilbo likes it, see? Cat approved. So this will fit him around 14 pounds and up to 22 pounds. So we thought, you know what? I don't want to have to go back to the store to take care of his overnight stuff. So we just went ahead and got the medium size as well as the small size. These diapers are great, and I'll go ahead and open up both diapers to show you the difference between the two. I got most of my information about cloth diapering from YouTube. One of my favorite sites was Naturally Thrifty Mom, and I'll go ahead and put her link in the descriptions below. She's fantastic. She really went through and took her time to show all the different aspects of cloth diapering. She made me feel way less apprehensive about the whole thing. Then I went ahead and looked for a cloth diapering store in our area. It turned out there was one that specialized in it. Went down there, checked it out. They had fantastic stuff up there, and they also had a class, which is what Bobby and I just went to. The class really reiterated everything that Naturally Thrifty Mom said in her vlogs, but it also was great to go to the class locally because they were able to tell me which detergent would work best in our area, you know, for our type of water. So that was really helpful. They were also able to show us the diapers, and so we could touch them and feel them and really get an idea of what we would like and what we wouldn't like. I'm going to go ahead and open up the all-in-one diapers, and I'll show you the difference between the Thirsties and the Bum Genius. This is the Thirsties diaper. Of course, I had to get owls. I just like owls and elephants. And inside is the insert, and it's actually attached. There's also a little pocket within this insert, so if you wanted to add more absorbency, you could. The outside is super soft, but it's also waterproof, so I'm really impressed with the way it feels. What's also nice about the cloth diapers is that they said that it's okay to use the cloth diapers on the umbilical cord. It's actually the disposable diapers that you shouldn't be using on the umbilical cord, which is why there's the cutout. But cloth diapers are fine to just put right over the umbilical cord, and actually I think it might protect it. So we'll see how that works. I'll let you guys know. I just realized that we bought 4 Bum Genius all-in-one diapers and 1 Bum Genius pocket diaper, Bum Genius 5.0. Well, I wasn't really interested in pocket diapers because I don't like the idea of having to pull out something after they pee and then having to stuff it. It's not a big deal, it wasn't something that interested me. However, now that we have it by accident and it's the same price as the other one, I'm willing to give it a shot. A lot of people seem to have a lot of different type of diapers in their stash, so why not? Now I know 1 pocket diaper, I'll know how to use it. With pocket diapers, the main thing I'm worried about is having to figure out which liner goes with which diaper. Since we only have 1 and it's by accident, I'm not gonna sweat it. I'm not gonna drive a half an hour back to the store. We'll just give it a shot and see how we like it. Plus, it's super cute. It tells everybody that our baby's a genius. Come on, people need to know this stuff. Here's the Bum Genius all-in-one, and you'll see it's different. You don't have to put a liner inside of a pocket. You just open this up and it washes. One of the things that people have said about all-in-ones is that they take longer to dry. So the fact that these open up like this, making it easier to dry, makes me feel happier about using all-in-ones. I certainly don't want to be stuck without any laundry on the day I have to bring my son to the daycare center. So, bonus. The Bum Genius is also super soft. In fact, I don't feel a difference in softness with the Thirsties or the Bum Genius. They both feel good to me. Both the same price. I guess the main difference between Thirsties and Bum Genius that I saw at the store were that there were actually prints on Thirsties diapers, whereas most of the Bum Geniuses were straight up solids. I gotta have some prints. Here's one of the super cute 2-in-1s. This is actually a campground scene, and all the animals are doing different things at the campground. I just think it's adorable. I loved it. So anyway, these are just covers. So it looks just like the other covers that you could get with the cheaper version of cloth diapering. The reason that these are a little more expensive is because you have fancy inserts to go with them. Instead of using pre-folds, you use one of these liners. The liner, you snap it on the back and on the front. So now you have a super awesome absorbable diaper that's really easy to put on and off. It's just like a regular disposable diaper as far as putting it on and off. And I think these are great. I think my teenagers will do just fine with these. We don't have to worry about making sure they fold anything correctly. We don't have to worry about the daycare having to fold anything correctly in case there's somebody who's not used to cloth diapering over there. I just think that these 2 options are probably the best option. The 2-in-1s and the all-in-ones. All of the diapers we got, plus the detergent, came out to $392. We knew we were gonna spend about $500 on diapers. What we've bought so far would probably take us through a day and a half, so we'd have to do laundry every day. We'll probably end up getting a couple more all-in-ones, or if we really like these 2-in-1s, we'll just buy more 2-in-1s, which are cheaper. 30 of the $392 was detergent that should last us the whole time we're cloth diapering. So we'll probably spend another $100. We budgeted about $500.
Let's make a video after we've been doing it for a couple of weeks or months.
I kind of want to take video as we go. Like, I want to take video the first time we use them, the first time we wash them, just straight up what our opinion is. A lot of people say, oh, it doesn't smell, or oh, it's super easy, laundry's not a big deal. So I kind of want to go with, I don't want to downplay it. I don't want to
It's gonna smell either way.
But...
Relax.
Right.
You know?
Like, I'd like to know how bad it smells compared to the kitty litter.
Doing laundry, that's just not a barrier for me. I'm gonna do laundry anyway.
And apparently you don't even have to touch it. You just dump it in there.
Apparently when you use cloth diapers, it magically goes away into the ether.
Yep. As long as you're breastfeeding. Breastfed babies have magical poop.